If you like painting your house grey, you must listen to Bamm in this episode.
Alrighty, welcome back to the podcast Bam's Rated R. It's episode 46, and today you just got me and the android known as Bam.
Yes, guys, it's going to be a short one today. Welcome back to this week's episode. Yeehaw! Short and sweet, just the way you like it.
And if we sound a little bit tired, apologies, we're recording this way too early in the morning.
Good God, yes. I didn't know this time even existed on the clock. Ugh, jeez.
Yeah, I have no idea why we're doing this, but okay. So I guess mostly we just have a bunch of gaming-related topics to jump into. A bit of crowdsourcing, a bit of Greenlights, some dildos or joysticks or something that's been given away.
Hang on. Are we talking porn or something? Green lights, crowds and golden what?
Well, I'm just looking at the notes. Golden Joystick Awards. I assume that's still related.
Yeah, we need to stop Drac from dragging porn back into the podcast. I mean, Jesus Christ, really? Seriously? Why? Why the porn, Drac? Why?
And we finally got Jolly to stop it. Now Drag's beginning. It must be an American thing.
If it's porn, it's American. There we go.
So, well, let's start with the Greenlight one, because this was one of those that's... I've been seeing it a few times. It's come up. It's something called the Humanity Hypothesis, which is a game on Greenlight, Steamlight, whatever. The thing where Steam approves games. And it actually looks interesting. I have no idea why it's not getting people's attention. For some reason, people are not clicking, yes, I like to buy that, and supporting it.
The Humanity Hypothesis on Steam Greenlight.
Yeah,
I
it's...
must say, I've never heard of this, G. Please explain it to me.
Sure. It's a game where an AI has captured a human, you, and put you in some situations to evaluate your responses. The idea is this AI has formed a hypothesis that humanity will not survive without intervention. And there are you in this room or series of rooms where you're subjected to things and have to react while the AI judges you.
Is that it? So basically like a thriller horror sort of thing, is it?
Yeah, and particularly it's this really heavy story-driven dialogue tree-based game. It's not your random run around shoot aliens. It's, you have to think about the answers, because I guess if you answer wrong, the AI will conclude humans need to die and, hey, Skynet.
People are driving us closer to the Skynet, aren't they? Good Lord.
I think Google is doing everything they can, and I think Elon Musk is getting ready to make cars that can just, go complete AI and drive into all of us.
Well, I know Space Engineers is doing some AI dev work for their Skynet. A couple other people are doing some AI work that we've interviewed that's doing like a Skynet thing. And now you're telling me someone's made a game about Skynet. Great, lovely. Horror Skynet. Brilliant, lovely. I'm gonna buy the game and shit myself half to death. Brilliant.
Well, yeah, I think at this point in our history, humanity's history, it's probably a good idea that we question just what the we're doing with AI. But ultimately, it is just a game in this case. You're right, it looks a bit horror-y. There's some nice trailers out there. Try and check them out. Try and figure out why it's doing what it's doing. The trailer's leaving some hints here and there. So definitely check it out. I'll post links wherever I can, but go check it out. It needs more attention.
Yes. I think I'll have a look, and if it looks scary, I think I'll get somebody else to play it for me, because I can't do horror at all. I'm not that kind of person. But yeah. Horror, yay. Maybe that PewDiePie dude can play. He likes jump scares.
Yeah, another one, to stay in the whole crowdsourcing, let's all figure out new games. You noticed a while ago, Eben said there was a game that actually looked worth playing. Our grumpy German.
Hang on. Eben is recommending a game. Mr.
Yeah.
Consolot is recommending a game. I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, basically, it's a game called Trackless, which is set in the future. Actually, the last game was set in the future too, where you have to figure out about something called the object. Like, humanity has solved all their problems. There's only one problem left. That's the object, a big monolith, and you have to figure out what it is. It went on Fig, which is kind of like Kickstarter, but specifically for games. It got through the whole crowdsourcing thing, so it's too late to back it now, but go check that one out, Trackless. It actually looks really awesome. The whole art that's behind it looks really good, and I noticed Makeup and Vanity Set are doing the soundtrack. They're the people who also did Brigadors, and I really like their work. So if you like games set in the future where you have to think a little bit, also check out that one.
What amazes me is that Eben's playing a game that you actually have to think. He just plays that. What's that game he plays now? That Elder Scrolls Online. You don't have to think with that game. It's like me go smash things and go smash things. Eben likes those sorts of games. He's actually talking about a game you got to think about. My word, Eben, you surprise me. Eben, you surprise me.
Yeah, I think he usually just plays healer and just goes, "Oh look, I'm a Templar who stabs things and heals things." Done.
Yeah, not much effort required in that at all. Unlike Paragon, we've actually got to think about what you're about to do and how you're going to do it, and laning and all that gloriousness.
How the heck did you get back to Paragon already?
I like the game, dude. I like the game. It's like I could turn any conversation into either a Paragon or a Valkyrie conversation. Anything. That's just how much I like the game. Plural too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Paragon is looking even better on PS4 Pro. Did you get a PS4 Pro?
Will be soon, sir. Will be soon. I will be getting a PS4 Pro for the Christmases. Yay! I'm gonna treat myself to a nice shiny new console. My wife wants my old console, so I'm like, well, since we're fighting over console time, it's like, okay, well then fine. You can have this console because you like it really much. I'll just buy myself a new console and a VR headset and Valkyrie, and you can have the old console. And she's more than happy with that. So yes, Bamm's getting a new console. Yay!
Well, you're in the UK, as I understand it, where this thing is not going on, but in the US, people who bought the PS4 Pro actually got a $10 credit card thingy, the PSN store. Like, completely unannounced, just here, take $10.
There's I'm not sure whether it's a PS4 10 store dollar, whatever you want to call it, but you do get like a now card where you can like spend it and whatever have you. I haven't really looked into it. I don't give a shit about those sort of promotions. I just want the bloody console. I want my VR headset and I want my Valkyrie. You see how I turned that into the Valkyrie conversation? Boom. Oh yes, and Paragon will look glorious on the PS4 Pro. Boom, there we go.
The reports that I've said just say this thing, the $10 credit thing, is only in the US, but if you get similar things in the UK, go for it.
I'm not sure if it's a $10 credit to the PS4. I know you get like a few credited cards for things on other stores. I'm not sure there's a PlayStation store. I think there's a deal where you can get like 5 games, a console, and you get like, I think it's like a £25 Now voucher, whatever the hell a Now voucher is. I don't care about that nonsense, but yeah, it's stuff like that. I'm not sure personally, but I haven't really looked into it. I just want the console. I don't care about gift vouchers and whatever have you. Yeah.
The Now thing is the one where you play on Sony's PlayStations via the internet, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I just remember that was something that was a thing. Like, some TVs can play PlayStation games via the internet via this PlayStation Now. It's just, yay, let's have, instead of 20 millisecond lag, let's have a second lag.
I really don't know. I know there's a little box that I want to get where you can split screen, well, not split screen, but you can play the PlayStation on a different TV. When the TV, for example, your PlayStation is downstairs, you can't be bothered going downstairs. You just switch it on upstairs, sort of thing, via a black box. I want to get me one of those, but yeah.
Well, that sounds like what I have somewhere, a HDMI matrix. Just plug everything into it and then plug to multiple TVs. That works nicely.
Yes, Mr. Techie, okay.
Sorry. Well, on the PS4 Pro and TVs, I don't know if you've seen it anywhere. Apparently, the PS4 Pro is having issues with 4K HDR TVs. Like, some TVs are just showing blank screen. Some refuses to go to 4K with the PS4 Pro. Some refuses to work with HDR with it. Just various issues.
I'm going to say this now. I told you so.
Because apparently it's when the PS4 and the TV talks together, they can't agree on a communication protocol thingy. So the TV says, fuck it, just send me a 1080p signal. And then PS4 Pro goes, okay, if that's what you want, here's a 1080p.
I told you so. What the company says is not necessarily what you get.
Well, it turns out it's not necessarily Sony's problem or Sony's fault. Like, LG is putting out firmware updates for their TVs to be able to work with the PS4 Pro. So it seems to be, this HDMI standard thing that the TVs are implementing wrong.
Surely a console should be adaptable for the TV rather than the TV being adaptable for the console, sort of thing. You are putting out a new system. A lot of people don't have their TVs plugged into the interwebs, They just have a massive big-ass TV on their wall. Connect the TV to the interwebs? Why? What's the point? Why? So I think there's going to be a few more problems than just 1 or 2 TVs.
Oh yeah, it's quite a few TVs, but it doesn't seem to be anything easy to predict. Like a European and a US version of the same TV, one works, the other one doesn't, that kind of thing. And you might be right in that it's more likely to have your console connected to the internet, but if it's the TV that's the actual culprit, if that's where the flaw is, it makes sense to fix the TV. And it's something like you get a memory stick, put it into your computer, download a file, put that on the memory stick, and then take the memory stick and plug it into the TV and power cycle the TV. Whoop-de, you have a firmware update.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't that techno-savvy. They probably don't even know what the hell the internet is. Good lord. I mean, case in point, Donald Trump didn't have a computer until, like, what, a year ago or something stupid?
Yeah, he probably should stay off them anyway.
Oh, hell yes. Have you seen his Twitter? Good lord.
I have, and yeah, he seems very American.
Right, so tell me, what's this with this golden joy dildo stick thing? Come on, tell me. I've been dying to know. Draclax putting porn on our podcast, so what is this now?
Well, I'm actually reading this as we're just doing this little recording. It seems to be less porn, more video gaming. Although there is Witcher 3 in this thing, so I guess there's some porn in it.
So, video game porn. Are we, like, being sponsored by Pornhub or something?
Nope, but I can ask them.
No, let's rather not. Let's not.
Yeah, no, it seems the Golden Joystick Award. Damn, the 34th round of Golden Joystick Awards have been awarded, which is, yeah, another one of those award things. Okay, this one's been going on for a while, 34 of them. Damn it, that's longer than some of our members of this podcast. But it's just, I've been following some of these award ceremonies and stuff, and after I saw one recorded, televised, everything, where every single person, I'm kid you not, were drunk off their face. It's just, no. Looking at some drunk comedian handing awards to, was it a drunk EA representative and a drunk Nintendo representative? No. If that's what this thing is going to be, you know, the whole award ceremonies, then rather don't. Just say, yay, there was a video game, done.
The thing about video game awards, mate, that I've noticed is that there's so bloody many of them. There really is. There's just so freaking many, right? It's, you think, oh, you know, this one award is like the Oscars of the video game world. No, never mind. There's 30 other bloody video game awards for, you know, 30 other bloody games that no one's ever freaking heard about. This is the first time I've ever heard about the Golden Joystick Awards. It just makes me think of, what, you mean another set of awards to a video game that probably doesn't fucking deserve it? You know? So, yeah, well, hey, who cares? All I really care about is the awards that Valkyrie are getting, you know? So, yeah. Again, you know, from another source that probably no one really knows, Valkyrie's going to become the best VR game across all 3 platforms, ever. So, there's that.
Yeah, just looking through this list, I don't see a VR game at all. So, nope, sorry. No Valkyrie.
No, I noticed there was nothing on that list, but if you go into the old Intimate Bubbles and get on the old Doobry Squinson and type with your flip-flop, and you can go ahead and see that Valkyrie is now online to get award for the best VR game since ever. So, yay, there's that. But then again, it's a case of, there's so many bloody awards on there. What does it mean? You know, when Destiny came out, and when Division came out, and when Battlefield 1 came out, and 4 came out, all that stuff, they got all these bloody awards. The awards, were so many of them, it just, you just can't make sense of them. It to me, it's like what Stalin said back in the old days. If one person dies, it's a tragedy. If 10 people die, it's a disaster. If 1,000 people die, it's a statistic. There's just so freaking many of them now. Can't we just, like, have, like, one award ceremony, like the Oscars, and then, like, just be done with it? 1 year, every year? Please, people. The Grammys do it, you know? The Oscars do it. Please, can we just have, like, one award ceremony, please? Please, guys. Please.
Well, you have in TV, what? The Oscars, you have the BAFTA, you have the Golden Palm thingy. There's a lot of them there as well. You're right.
Oh, yeah, you've even got the Woodies as well, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, every single news outlet, game outlet that even pretends to be anything have their own awards, their own national awards. BAFTA even does for video gaming. So, yeah, they can go on and say, look, we won best game in these 17 countries, in these 300 different magazines. There's too many of them. You're all right. It could be better with few of them. Like, I like the, this game got Game of the Year. Good. Which Game of the Year? Because, again, there's a lot of them.
Game of the Year in Arkansas. Game of the Year in Uzbekistan. Yeah, that means a whole lot. Yeah. There's so many of them out there nowadays. Really, it's too much. Just one award ceremony, be done with it. Then you'll see all the cutthroats and dodgy maneuvers and all that stuff. That would be pretty fucking funny, I think.
Perhaps we should do the Bamster Award every year. What's the best game? Although I'm sure you'll be demanding that's Paragon and Valkyrie.
Well, actually, no. Paragon has many flaws. Valkyrie has many flaws, but it's those flaws that make the game characterful, if that makes any sense. It's yeah. If the Bamsters were to do another a podcast awardy thing, I don't think anybody would give a shit. Because there's so many bloody awards out there. I don't think anybody really cares. It's just a statistic. Oh yeah, we've got 34% of the best game awards ever. And to be brutally honest, yeah, I don't know. Hey, it's one of those things. I really don't think people would care.
Well, I care a little bit because this Golden Dildo Award thing, most wanted game, Mass Effect Andromeda. Yep, I'm with that. Let's go out and say that's the most wanted game ever.
No. Mass Effect Andromeda is not for me the most wanted game ever. No.
Nah, it is. You'll have to accept that.
No. My Android phone even says no. So no, definitely not. I don't look. I like the Fallout and the Fallout. Yeah, I like the Fallout series. I like the Mass Effect series. I like those kinds of games. But Andromeda isn't for me the most wanted game since ever. No, hell no.
Nah, right now that's the one I'm looking forward to. Just looking down the list, Critics' Choice Award, Titanfall 2. Did you hear that Titanfall 2 sold so few games that they already put it on discount? Like, not just, Black Friday, let's celebrate beating up women discount. No, EA on their Origin store just lowered the price. Just said, fuck it, we're not selling this game enough. Let's try and get more out. And it's getting Critics' Choice Awards. The gamers don't even want the damn thing.
The thing about Titanfall, alright, or Titanfall 2 rather, if you just go ahead and, to me anyway, when I played Titanfall 2, if you just go to the label on the box and scratch at it a bit and then peel it off, you'll see Call of Duty written there, That's, yeah. Honestly, it to me it feels like Call of Duty when I play it, and then I play Call of Duty and it's like, oh, I'm playing Titanfall. Oh wait, no, I'm playing Call of Duty. Okay, never mind.
Nah, I can see a difference in them. I played the Call of Duty recently and Titanfall a while ago, and no, they play differently. Titanfall was a lot heavier in the controls, but graphically, yeah, sure, I'll take that. They seem very, very, very similar.
The Critics' Choice Award, Titanfall. Yeah, that's lovely. Support, give an award to a game that failed. Lovely. Yeah, you can see what kind of critics they've got. Jeez. Hire me as a critic. I tell you what, they won't have a bloody game on that list.
Yeah. No, it's just fun to look at these sometimes. The rest of it is, Witcher was best game or something. Yeah, makes sense. People have been raging about it. Overall, you kind of have to sort of agree with it and sort of disagree. But hey, there were some critics who agreed with this, and there were things like who made the best competitive play, like who submitted a recording from a competition somewhere that looked the awesomest. Hey, it was Overwatch. Gee.
Overwatch is fun to play. It's not fun to watch, sadly.
Yeah, it was one of those, if more of my friends had bought it, I might have bought it, but no.
And I'm sorry, but Overwatch isn't, I want to say competitive play. To me, it doesn't scream competitive play. It really doesn't. It looks too cartoony for that. But if that's what people want to do with it, fair play. They can go try. I prefer something like, Battlefield as competitive play. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Battlefield competitive play. Yeah.
I'll give you one that I want to see competitive play for. Remember the Atomic Space Command, the slightly insane people we had on a few weeks ago?
Those crazy nutters, yes, I remember them. Yes, very, very funny guys. I can see what... now that I see the video game and I've spoken to the developers, it all makes sense now. Whereas before it didn't really kind of make sense. It was like a sim space sort of Star Trek-y type bridge game sort of thing. Then it's like, oh, but this doesn't make sense at all. Speak to the developers. Oh yes, this game makes complete sense now. This is awesome.
Yeah, and that has that whole cartoony feel, 1960s cartoony feel. But no, that needs to be a competitive game. It has to be. I want to see people frantically trying to steer a ship, 5 people on the same ship, and just shouting at each other. I want to see that.
That would actually be bloody brilliant. Speaking about Atomic Space Command, don't they have an update coming soon?
Yeah, I am just completely randomly. Tim and I spoke a couple of days ago, and apparently Tuesday this week, that'll be Tuesday the somethings, there's a big update coming out, like properly big. And I don't know if we're allowed to mention it. Sorry, Tim. But they are apparently going to do some Discord integration. So people who use Discord for chatting can just ignore it and just use the in-game chat based on Discord. So that's kind of awesome. Apparently some kind of ad hoc channel creation thing. So the game will create a channel every time you go into a match, and then you can use that for speaking. When you're done with the match, it disintegrates the channel again. We gave them some suggestions on how to make it a little bit more permanent so we can stay in channels. But apparently it will take hold of your Discord client and help that and do things with it.
It's good to see that developers are actually taking Discord and using it and abusing it to their own ends. Discord needs to be flogged half to death, and Discord also needs to have a recording function. So the sooner they have a recording function, the sooner I can use Discord exclusively for my games. Yay.
Yeah, apparently when Grit found out that Tim had been talking to the Discord people, he immediately told them to go demand recording abilities. Yeah.
Good God. Even Grit got involved. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't put them to sleep. Shame.
Well, just looking down this, apparently they're going to add a atomic space commander. So the whole idea of the game is that there is, these 2 atomic space commanders fighting each other's and steering their little ships around, telling the ships what to do. So you have this, like you have in Battlefield, I guess. Some guy with a top-down view, and then the people playing around. And they're adding them now, and they're adding with abilities, and I think this is going to be kind of awesome. There's the moon thingy. Oh, damn it. I didn't write down the name of these. But it's very, again, 1960s sci-fi kitsch-based atomic space commanders.
Yes, but it suits the game.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole style.
It suits the game. It's based in the 60s. It's got that slight cartoony Sims feel to it, but it suits the game. It does. It's bloody brilliant. It's a whole lot of fun. And I swear to God, G, if you ever tell me to go fucking bake you a potato in the engine room again, I will throw it at your face.
Actually, where I'm from, you make codfish in the engine room. But yes.
Oh, here's me thinking you wanted a potato for your mouth, so you could put it in your mouth and speak with a potato in your mouth. But never mind.
Did you just call me Scandinavian again?
Well, you are from Denmark, so I got to take a piss out of you,
Fair enough. Just to wrap this one up, so Atomic Space Command, just go get it, guys. I cannot recommend this game enough. It's early access, it's buggy as hell, it's hilarious, it's good fun. Go check it out. Best multiplayer game this year.
But gee, the bugs make it more fun. They need to implement some of these bugs. It's more fun. It's just more fun.
Well, what you said a moment ago, it gives it character.
Hey, some of the best games in the world, some of the best moves and some of the best games in the world would have arrived from glitches and bugs and whatever have you.
Yeah, I guess I spent enough time in Fallout 4 to appreciate a good bug.
I was talking about Mario Brothers, Street Fighter, Tetris and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, if you want to go New Age, Fallout 4 or Fallout 5, whatever you want to call it, yes, I appreciate that as well.
So, but just a hint, if you're looking to get Atomic Space Command, wait until Wednesday this week because reasons that we're not allowed to say.
Hang on. Are they actually going to implement that massive fucking finger, fucking flipping the bird finger, are they? Please tell me they are. Please, G, please.
I saw that one this weekend. It's in the game. Tim flew up and flipped me and Grit the bird.
These guys are fucking crazy. I swear to God, they're absolutely fucking crazy. Love them to pieces, man. Fuck yeah.
The only headache was Grit was flying, trying really hard to avoid being hit by Tim, who did not shoot at us at all. And I was trying to aim while Grit was, aiming the ship. And neither of us noticed it until he said, I am flipping you the bird. And then stop, look at his ship. Oh yeah, and then fly on. But that was good. That was good fun.
Ultimate troll. Ultimate troll. Fucking right. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, man. Funny as shit. Funny as shit. Lovely. Right, guys. Well, Drac really wanted me to talk about this. And so I said yes. And I'm going to talk about it. He wanted to tell all you beautiful, lovely people out there that there is a Pokemon Go update. Also, Zelda might not be ready for launch. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't like Pokemon Go and I don't like Zelda. So, yeah. Done. That's what I'm going to say. G, you can add your 10 pence worth if you want, but I'm not going to say anything else. There you go, Drac. I said it.
Yep, I'm a little bit in the same boat as you. I haven't played Pokemon Go. I don't know what's in the update. I guess update your Pokemon Go if you're one of those this December. And I know a lot of people are really looking forward to Zelda. It's the big seller for the Nintendo Switch. So if that's not there for the release of the Switch, ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Don't care about Zelda. I just don't care. I played Zelda on the NES or the SNES or what the hell ever I had back then. But I've moved on. I don't care about Zelda. Stop making Zelda games. It's anything poor Nintendo can do is make a Zelda game, a Mario game, and a Smash Bros game. Anyway, that's done. I'm out. Done.
Okay, so I guess that's it. That's it for this episode. The last news we had was about a guy running around named Zelda with weird ears and shooting arrows at things that we don't really care about. Except Drac cares about it, so yay.
If Drac cares about it, we don't. Basically, that's it, really. So, yeah. Sorry,
Oops.
Drac. We love you.
Fair enough. So, as usual, like us on the face, thingy, give us a pin up on tweet. You know the whole social media thing. Go do that.
I'll tell you what, I'll just say that properly. Like, you just can't be asked. Fair play. I'll do it. Right, guys, on Facebook, go give us a like if you're on there. On the old Twitters, say yay, ha, motherfucker, or something like that. On the Facebooks and all the Twitters and the YouTubes and whatever, gives us thumbs up, likes, downs, whatever have you. There we go. Much better, GC. I can English today, so there we go, guys. Much love from Bamm. I love you all to pieces. See you in a bit, guys. Cheers, bye.
Ciao.